working? X, Facebook, open the live monitor. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna go over here anyway. I don't feel like having problems. So what's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. We're going in here regardless. I'm not even asking. What is that? Refresh. I can go over here. Profile. Check out my live. Audio is already muted. Change the quality all the way down. See if it's messing up. Sweet. We got the. I don't know. It might be a little glitchy. We'll see. So let's watch my lips. All right, we're good. Looks like it's fine. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. What's up, Magnum? What's up? What's up, Derek? Hope you're doing well. Let me I've got to figure out how to get up here and dismiss that on the screen. Cool. What's up, Buck? Hope you guys are doing well. We're working on some split feeds for some coax. I can turn this over, I guess. Let you guys see. What's up, Joe? What's up, Freddie? What's up, Clem? What's up, James? Jeez, a bunch of y'all. Richard, Steven. What's up, guys? It's not showing me who's hopping in on Facebook and stuff, but hope you guys are doing well over there, too. I wish I had enough screens here, guys, so I could talk to all you guys. What's up, Don? What's up, Howard? What's up, Russell? Hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. We're working on, you see the little small camera up here on the little screen? This is what you guys have been missing out on TikTok. Facebook and YouTube and all them guys been having some fun with it. All right, so I don't know. It says unstable internet right now. Let me know if the internet is crappy. I'm going to go ahead and, just for craps and grins, we're going to pause this. Yeah, pause that. Now, maybe it won't mess with my internet, and see if this works. Maybe I'll see who's joining and who's not, along with just not wasting internet. So if the camera is jacking up, let me know, guys. I'm definitely curious. Evening time, Joshua, waving a hand, man. Let me know if this thing's glitchy or messing up, because we're on. You guys can see me on the little camera now this time around. We're doing some split feeds right here. This is what we were doing on Thursday. Hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. What's up? All right. So we've got to do 1, 2, 3, 4 split feeds. This is a 7/16 DIN split feed, 7/16 DIN split feed. This is the one I accidentally got plastic on. Another 7/16 DIN split feed, and this is a 7/8 EIA split feed. So we're working on a bunch of these. I've got to get these things finished up. So you guys got to bear with me to go ahead and hammer out 2 more, and then I got to put on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 terminals, 9, 10 terminals. So I did not grab enough now that I just thought about that, but that'll be okay. It's how you get prepared. You figure out you're missing stuff, like my scissors. So I freaked myself out looking at that little camera. Thought my screen was froze because I paused it. But right now I'm over here on this one right here. Hey, what's up? Troubleshooter waving a hand. Thanks for liking the stream, man. I'm going to try to see if I can minimize a little bit of this TikTok live. Yeah, thanks, Joseph. Appreciate you liking, man. A bunch of them guys. Facebook decided to pop off, man. These guys are going nuts. About 170,000 of them went back and saw my other video. So, yeah, it's no lag on your end. That is awesome. So now I'm going to go over here and cheat. Hey, thanks for all the likes, guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that. Thanks for tapping the screen. It's definitely appreciated for sure. I'm going to try to minimize this enough to be able to get that. Sorry, I am over here cheating. I've got a whole nother computer screen so that I can get these comments up on a big screen. Not that I'm unable to see what's going on otherwise. I just really like to be able to interact with you guys and talk. I don't like being the one that's yeah, that's good. That's cool. What's up, guys, on Facebook? I see you guys' comments now too. I've got like this is cool. That worked out great. All right, so YouTube's the only one I haven't. I guess I might as well open up YouTube. Give me just a second. Hopefully you guys don't hate me too much for this stuff. But it's just me trying to talk to you guys because I think it's a lot more, what would you call it? Authentic, I guess, when people talk. That's just my thing about it. I think it's way more respectful. Hey, what's up, Monkey Money? Hello. Kinsley, hello. Hope you're doing well. I didn't show me your hi. I don't know why it said that. That's weird. But thank you. I gotta pause the video over here. I did pause it. I'm good. All of them are paused, and I can see all your guys' comments. Hey, how did I share my own live? That's cool. Thanks, DON's Supply, for sharing the live. All right, so I'm gonna move this camera down real quick so I can show you guys what's going on. Let me get this thing to go way off this camera so I can see what's going on. Rich Dub, what's the best coax for 2 meters? Depends on what you're going for. If you want flexibility, I'd say something like RG400 in a short length. If you're looking for a longer length, then you're looking for the lowest attenuation. What kind of power handling do you want it to do? So we're going to drop down here to this bench vise down here. And you're just going to watch me hit this thing with a hammer for a second. We're not doing nothing super special. And then we'll go up here and start soldering. Yeah, I would say probably like something like 1/2 inch flex would be a really good coax for 2 meter. And then something maybe along the lines of, I'm missing my hammer. That's my favorite. Not really. I want to say it's my favorite hammer, but it's not really my favorite hammer. But I like that hammer. Let me go grab it. It's my 4-pound engineer's hammer is what they call it. All it is a handheld sledge. All right, so we're gonna hit this done. Hey, 104, waving a hand, man. 305, waving a hand. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you guys for liking the live, man. You guys are cool. I don't get to see y'all a lot of the times how much you guys click this stuff, so I do appreciate it for sure. All right, but let's hit this on here and let's get this thing back off the floor. I'll have you guys up in the air in just a moment. Give me just a second. So what I'm doing here is flattening this out for a uniform impedance. If I was doing the best I possibly could, this would be a little bit different. But this is definitely the most reasonable setup that you're going to be doing. Let's turn this camera real quick. Up, over here. I love how real time this is. So usually what I have to do when I'm on the camera is I have to watch like a delayed effect on YouTube or Facebook. Hey, thanks for the follow, Jen Helfenberger. Thank you. What's up, 301, waving a hand. Copy the 5K slug. Just let me know, Todd. I've got several slugs that I'm already getting in stock right now. Actually, just remembered about one. I've got to get it on the way. But yeah, I've actually got 3 slugs I'm ordering now. So if you want to get in with the order, you can definitely do that. If you want new, or if you want some used, I can offer some used also. Everything that I test, every slug that I sell, I will make sure that it's tested and gone through before I sell it. I don't sell untested equipment. So I'm going to cheat a little bit just for a second. Let me go grab this air compressor real quick. I don't know if I have enough length on this to do that. Oh, that's risky. Okay. Let me take this vise over here. You guys can see my head. Give me just a second. tired of my vise. I mean, it looks dingy because it's old, because I've had it for years, and I got it from somebody. It's a kind of like, I guess you'd call it like a family heirloom kind of thing. It's not like it was expensive. It's not like it's special. There's nothing like super great about it or anything. It's just something that's been in the family for years, and I saved it from the dumpster. So it's just kind of, I don't know, nostalgic to me. I think it's just some cheap Harbor Freight something. But how old am I? Oh God, you'll have to get me to do some adding real quick. All right, it is currently 2025. I am 34 this year. So let's line these up. I think I'm going to zoom in a little closer for you guys because I think you guys liked that in the past. So let's zoom a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. All right, so camera, zoom, 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 zoom. Pull it over there. I think that'll work. Whoops, I'm getting a little aggressive here. All right. Can you guys see that? I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah, I got lots of definition in my finger, so it should be good. Hey, what's up, Eagle? Waving a hand, man. Copy that you're 20 today, man. That's cool. Looks good on no lag on your end. Yeah, you guys got questions on TikTok, feel free to ask. It does not hurt my feelings at all to answer you guys. I appreciate all you guys. All right, so let's just go ahead and solder this so I can show you guys what needs to be done. I messed around and got off of this screen. Let me scoot that over real quick. Where's my Facebook? In the middle right here. So Facebook, I'll pull over here. YouTube, I don't know. I don't have you guys in a good spot. Let me just pull it over here. There we go. Let's just do that. I can't see how many people's in YouTube. That'll be all right. I'll survive. There we go. I can now. So I'm just trying to figure out how to talk to all you guys while seeing what's going on. You coming to North Carolina, Eagle? 22, Southwest Alabama, saying howdy. Hello, hello. Aloha Deuce, waving a hand. Hey, 43, I just talked to Frank Lucas just a little bit ago. That was cool. He was hauling it. Dang, I don't remember what that guy's name is. How much of a bend can half-inch hardline bend? Half-inch hardline. Let me show you real quick. I've got both right here. This is half-inch hardline right here. This is not half-inch flex. Half-inch hardline, kind of anything more than about that right there is too much for half-inch hardline. That's about as much of a bend as we can do in half-inch hardline. You guys can see, I would call that what? What kind of bend radius is that? We would say about a 10-inch bend radius or so. That's what we get on half-inch hardline. So I'll take half-inch flex, see if I can get a piece of it real quick that I can show you with. Let's find a longer one real quick. All right, here's half-inch flex, and this gives you an idea what half-inch flex can do. So I would say half-inch flex can do about that comfortably. So that's about as good as half-inch flex can go. Any more than that and you'll damage half-inch flex. So I would say about a 5-inch bend radius. So half-inch flex is a bit more flexible than half-inch hardline. All right, so do I build radios? I do not. I am an RF supply company. So D-Wins RF supply. I got tubes right here. I've got ground wire. I've got bird meters. I'll be doing this bird meter setup over here. You guys can't see all that because I'm zoomed in too close. I'll zoom out real quick so you guys can see. So I'm doing this custom bird meter housing right here. I'm doing, I don't know, bird meters. I got, like I said, all this stuff, things like this. I'll zoom back in so I can get to work. Oh, wait. I think I already waved at 305. 104, I waved at you. Appreciate y'all guys. All right. How much of a band can... Yeah. Hey, no problem, Rich. I hope it answered your questions. I like to make things interactive for people so you guys can see what's going on and understand what I'm doing. So maybe this will be fun and interesting to you guys. So thanks for liking the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate all you guys. Y'all guys are cool with me. So what we're doing here is I'm maintaining and managing the heat to this joint real quick. Just making sure I don't go too crazy with it. Now I'm hoping that TikTok doesn't get mad with me for the stuff that I'm doing. You guys set a record on Thursday, man. That was awesome. I had 200 of you guys in TikTok. And of course, 200 is not a lot of people in general, but for a communications page, that's freaking awesome. You guys are great. I'm not doing no shaking my bottom videos or whatever you want to call them. We ain't getting into all that. I'm doing informative videos showing you guys how to do this stuff. It's just, this is what I do. I'm an RF supply company. The stuff is hot, so you gotta let it cool off a bit. Don't get too into it real quick. So I'm gonna knock that little piece of solder off real quick. That's what I'm in the process of doing right here. So I'm gonna add some heat right there. All right, gotta be careful, it's getting on my leg. So, sorry, I'm zooming out real quick. Zoom out. I think I need to stay somewhere right here on the angle and move over a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. I think zooming out makes the camera a little bit too bright, so I'll darken it up a little bit so you guys can see what's happening on the bench. The super white rag doesn't help a whole lot. So, what we're gonna do first is 7/8 hardline. I'll show you guys. Or the 7/8. This is for a 7/8 hardline wire actually, but this is a 7/8 EIA. You could use this with 7/8. You could use it with whatever you want. It don't matter. Let me grab some hardware underneath my bench. What's the best meter for a driver with a basic amp and radio setup? I would say Bird. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you Bird all day long. So get you a Bird meter. You can get one simple like this. You don't have to get a fancy housing meter or nothing like that. You could even go as much as the meter that's over here on my right here. This one's pretty cool. This one will read peak. It'll read from 10 watts to 10,000 watts, and this specific one will read from 1 watt to 1,000 watts. And it's a peak reading meter. It does really good. I'm a pretty big fan of how it's set up and how it does. So I like it pretty well. I think I'm going to pull this white rag out from underneath here. I think it's making a little bit too much reflection on my bench. So we'll pull it out so maybe you guys can see a little better. Yeah, it looks more visible in my opinion. Let me know if that helped the camera, you guys. Well, for now, I'm gonna move this out my way. I've got to get into a tool bin over here. Really a hardware bin is what it is. I grabbed this one from Harbor Freight, I believe. I've got other ones from other places, but this is just a place where I could grab a bunch of different hardware for a bunch of different stuff, and it lets me get some oddball stuff. Like this is a weird metric size. Let me tell you exactly what size it is because I just happen to have a tool for that, and I get to brag about my tool while I'm showing you guys how it works. If I can find it, put it over here. Oh, okay, careful. So, if you ever want to know what something is, it's a nut and bolt thread checker. You can get it for like $20 on Amazon or some crap. It ain't a bunch of money. So, I know this is metric, but if I was to test it with standard, right? I test 1/4 by 20, and it's like, nope, that's not gonna fit, right? So let's go ahead and go down to 1032. 1032 will line up and even will thread in somewhat, but it's super wobbly on the threads. So what I do is I go over here to the metric side, and I'll find out whatever's close to my 1032. So I'll go up to, say, M5 or so. So I wiggle it in the threads. It's nice and tight, holds up pretty good. This is a M5 by 0.8 on the threads. So it is a metric thread. So that is a super quick, super easy way to figure out what something is. And if you don't have the nut and you don't know what tool to use the back side of it and thread it on just like that. So M5 by 0.8. So now tell me that it was M5 by 0.8 some other way, I wouldn't have had a clue. I wouldn't have known what to do. Bird meters are, the 10 watt to 10,000 is kind of expensive. It's like $650. Hey, what's up, Murdoch? Hope you're doing well, man. What was I saying? 10 watt to 10,000 is like $650, but it's pretty cool because it can read literally 10 watts to 10,000 watts. It can read your carrier and it can read your peak output. So it's pretty cool for what it is. There is a box of washers I've got to grab real quick so that I can continue on my work. So give me just 1 second and we'll talk about the rest of the meter. You can get another one for like $350. There's the other box of washers right here. I like to mix brass and the copper. Oh, this poor little camera decided I was moving too much, didn't it? See that? Look, watch this crap. Move my head around. I come closer. Thing's pretty sweet, man. I'm spoiled with my little camera, so I can move around and do all kinds of stuff. Yes, it can read reflex. So on any bird meter, you can actually check. Let's say I've got, I don't know, 100 watt slug right here for output, and then I've got this is not really what you would use, but whatever. But I've got a 100 watt slug and I got a 25 watt slug. So I take my 25 watt slug, this is going out to my antenna, that's going back to my radio. So I check going back to my radio, I check and see how many watts are coming back. So it says maybe I'm doing 5 watts right here coming back, right? This is a 25 watt scale on the very top. You got a 50 watt scale, a 100 watt scale. Any multiple thereof, whether it's 5, 25, or 100, it'll be on those scales. That's the scale you look at. So I got 5 watts coming back, I got a 100 watt slug, and I measure it, and I'm reading 100 watts going out. If I got 5 watts coming back, 100 watts going out, that means I got 5% of my power that's returning. 5% of power that's returning is about a 1.7 or so SWR. 1.5 is 3% power returning, so yes, it will check your SWR. You just have to know your math. All SWR is a percentage of power coming back versus power going out. All right, so I got a little distracted, but I think you guys like this stuff anyway. Hey, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate you, Julian. Appreciate you, Tony. Thank you, Arnie. Appreciate y'all guys. I try to acknowledge you guys when you guys like the stream because it is appreciated. Mig, thanks for liking the stream, man. Appreciate you. Rich, bird is definitely the best. Bird's the way to go. Bird's the word. Bubble bird. No, I can't do that. I'll get copyright or some crap. So this is the washer I'm going to be using right here. It lines it up right there, and that sets this up like this. So all I need to do is screw this piece down right here. So I have got a handy dandy fancy little ratchet right here. You can get this thing at O'Reilly or whatever, or you can just get your normal 1/4 inch ratchet. It don't really matter. But I like this one because it's pretty cool and it does what I need it to do. And then I got to find the millimeter that this is. It's I put it away. I don't use it as often, so it ends up getting put up and I forget about it. So I try to keep it close by so I don't lose it. That camera goes crazy when I move too far away. I'm sorry, guys. It gets pissed at me. Stop moving. I can't follow you. Hey, Mig, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Ranger, good evening. Waving a hand, man. Hope you're doing well. It most likely will be, for sure. If you've got one on order, then it probably is. I do apologize for any wait on anybody. I've had a major problem getting some shipments in. Hey, Monkey Money, appreciate you, man. I'm glad you think it's cool, man, for sure. Your dad does the same thing as what I do. Yeah, I'm an RF supply company, so I supply RF equipment to pretty much anybody all over the world. Also, I'm a high voltage supply company, so I'll supply high voltage wire and high voltage connectors to people. So I do that too. Currently in the process, I've got some going out to Australia. All right, so let's line this up real quick. Line this one up. Hey, Will, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate you, man. Red Rooster in North Carolina that fed you. Hey, what's up, Red Rooster, man? Thanks, man. All right, so long time no talk, man. What's up? All right, so let's get back to work here. See if I can get some more washers. I got to find a specific size washer to go over this hole. That's too large. I don't like it. It gets on my nerves. I'm a little bit more picky when it comes to stuff like this. Not that it matters that much, but it just helps distribute the load and also helps make sure I've got as much connection as possible. So that's not the size I need. I need a little bit bigger. I've used a bunch of these, man. I've only got 50 of them, so I think I'm probably running low or something. Maybe. That'll work. Check and find some more real quick. I'm gonna just keep finding them while I'm doing this, so I don't waste any more time. Nope, another up. Next size up. So that's the only bad thing. This drawer got all mixed up. I let all the pieces go all over the place, so I screwed that up. Unfortunately, that was a good one. One more. Let's find one more good one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm good. I'll have to order another one of those here pretty soon. W, thanks for following, man. I appreciate you. That is awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the likes, you guys. You guys are awesome on TikTok. It definitely gives me, I don't know. TikTok really weighs stuff. Like, you have to tap the screen a bunch more. Like, I'm on Facebook, and I got, I don't know how many likes. I got like 2 likes on Facebook right now, right? And I got several people in here hanging out and saying what's up and stuff. But Facebook doesn't, I mean, I guess they probably do weigh that stuff. I'm sure I'd probably get a lot more views if they would, if more guys that hung out would click like. But at the same time, it doesn't like it. It's not like it penalizes me so much, because the guys will start sharing it and they'll show other people and stuff like that, and people will see the video and stuff. They'll see what I'm doing, and that's cool. I'm very happy about that. But on TikTok, it's like it penalizes me for you guys not tapping the screen. So I thank you guys for doing it. You guys are awesome. It definitely helps spread the word and fixes their algorithm or whatever, and make sure that people can see this video. So it is appreciated. I don't want you guys to feel like I don't appreciate you. Same thing for Facebook and YouTube. I'm sure if you guys like stuff more, you only get 1 like per person, so TikTok gets an advantage. But still, I appreciate it regardless. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for liking the stream. What's up, 511? Hey, thanks, Monkey. I appreciate you subscribing, man. I do appreciate it. All right, so I actually had 1 extra screw, and I don't need this. So, Don York, thanks for liking, man. Appreciate you, man. All right, so let's cut this thing shorter. So what I'm going to do is this one needs to be done first. Not really, it doesn't have to be done first, but I want to cut it. I've already cut the other ones to length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take part of this material here. I need to ship some material out to somebody. I think I'm going to leave that separate. Well, where's the small baggie that I had? I had a baggie right in front. This baggie right here. Cool. So I need to ship a baggie of hardware to a customer. So I'm call them up and see if they got what they need. All right, so run this through here. I'm just going to temporarily hook it up through here. I need to get it lined up where everything's set up with the direction I want it to be. All right. So I got to line this up on the very end, line this up like this, tighten this up right here. This customer is actually picking this one up tomorrow. So this one's a pickup order. So it's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. I don't mind shipping stuff all over the country, but it's definitely always pretty neat when something goes local. Need to work on your car today? Hey, well, good luck on the car work, man. Hopefully everything works out good. You're on YouTube, so you can check out the Chris Fix dude. Maybe he's worked on your car before, and you can watch his advice. If you already know how to do it yourself, congrats, man. There's some guys out there that don't have that skill set, so that is good for sure. How do you like on Facebook? Oh, it's just clicking the like on the video, Miggy. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for trying to figure it out. It is it's just clicking like on the video. I don't know exactly how you do it, to be honest. Confused on the meet in North Carolina, Jonesville. All right, so Rooster, it is not in Rhonda. Look, the new flyer is Jonesville. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm gonna go to the group real quick. I want you to know, just because I want to make sure. Let's get off of this. Go there. Let's go to 11. So let's go look up the new flyer. It's just a couple videos. Give me just a second. Did he not post it in the group? That's not smart. Okay. So this is the event. Let's open up this camera where you guys can see it nice and big. Dang it. Right when I get the picture pulled up. This is for everybody. The next event coming up, the next break that's gonna be happening is gonna be in North Carolina. This is Jonesville, North Carolina. I'll try to see if I can get this thing in the shot. I'll zoom so you guys can see. Jonesville, North Carolina. The flyer is on my page. Go back to my page and look. I deleted the one that said Rhonda. There was an old flyer that said Rhonda. So this has got the address. This has got the payouts. This has got the event and stuff like that. If you guys get a chance, or feel free to definitely try to do the gate fee and stuff like that. Try to support the club and help these guys out. These guys are awesome. They're getting people coming from all over. I already know one AC Sky truck is coming. I know another one alternator truck is coming. I don't know. I think another 2 alternator truck is coming. Another 1 alternator truck is coming. So yeah, it's going to be a good event for sure. Hey, thanks for following. Appreciate you, Bankster Gangster. Appreciate you, man. I think I already said evening to you there, Ranger, but appreciate you, man. All right, so we're all good. I want to cut this thing shorter. This is too long. We just need this to be about lined up with one another. I need to keep it centered right here, something like that, and that'll be fine. Let's chop it right there. So the goal is not having the same lead length, it's just to have the same termination point. That's what I'm shooting for. So you guys don't get confused. This lead's way longer than the other. That's absolutely true, because the termination point's different. So now that this is done, it doesn't really matter. This has a swivel on it, so we're not concerned about that at all. Now all we got to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these. So I've got 1, 2. Let's go ahead and grab 6 more. This little camera's about to get pissed at me. I'm back, camera. I'm here. Here I am. The little camera gets mad. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Thumbs up is how you like on Facebook. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Brian. I was just talking about in the live specifically, but definitely I appreciate it. You did like the stream, so I definitely thank you for it too. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you. Yes, a thumbs up on Facebook is how you like it. Oh, goodness. All right, so let's get to work. So we got a bunch of these, and what the problem is, let me show you guys what my complaint is. I can't do this up here because of this crap. 73 radio CBQRZ, waving a hand, man. Can I bring a hat to Gulfport, Mississippi? Yes, I will bring a hat to Gulfport, Mississippi. I should be in Gulfport, Lord willing. It is, tell me the dates of Gulfport, Ranger. I think it's the second week of September. So look, this bench shakes everything on my whole bench. So that's why I moved down to the floor, because that hammer is just way too much for this. Vibrates my whole bench. Copy your camera gets mad at you too. What's my favorite? What? It's okay. Cool. Subscribe. Nice. What's my favorite song? My favorite song? I don't know. That Forrest Frank dude's pretty cool here lately. Dude broke his back, and he luckily has had a full recovery extremely quickly. So that's really awesome to hear. So that was a really cool. Get down here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Thank you. So that's a really cool, I don't know, that was just really cool to hear about. So I like the Forrest Frank dude. He's going popular on TikTok and all that stuff. So that dude's pretty cool. All right, so let me line this up. We got to flatten a few of these. So all I'm doing, let me zoom in real nice and close so you guys can see what I'm doing maybe. Down, 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 all the way down there. I'm going to turn the brightness up. There we go. It's still in a shadow, but whatever. I'll pull it over here. Hey, you can come down here too, buddy. You can make it. Thank you. All right, so small cameras. Not follow me this far, but I'm on the ground, so it's part of it. So got 7 more of these to do, and then we'll start soldering them, and I'll show you guys how that works. All right, so I'm gonna do something cool for you guys. Give me just a second. Let's do this real quick. See this right here? Can anybody read the shirt? What it says on the back of the shirt? Right there. That's the best I can do for you guys. So I'm gonna do something just because I can do something, and all right, I've got a surprise for you guys in a minute. Just hold on. So let's hammer a few more of these in real quick. Now let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I know, right? I sell them too. If you want to buy some copper lugs from me, I might can save you some money, maybe. I sell some 4/0 wire and some other stuff too. I don't have a bunch of 4/0 left. I had a couple 100 foot of it before, but now I'm down a little lower. I think I'm down to about 60, 70 foot. So if anybody wants some 4/0 wire, I'm still selling it for my old price. So I think it's a pretty good deal, I believe. Hope so. If it's not, then it's worth more of me keeping it if it's not. Hey, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate you. September 18th to the 21st. Ranger, if you can get me a flyer, please get me a flyer, and I will definitely do my best to share it. I need to message that club and see about getting those flyers from them. I usually get them at the other breaks, but they didn't bring one to Joliet, and we didn't have one Memorial Day this year. So Memorial Day is usually when I get them from them, and it gives me plenty of time to share them and stuff like that. But unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get none from Gulfport. They might have had some in Cleveland this past weekend, but I done messed around and didn't go to Cleveland because I'm going to North Carolina, and I just got back from Joliet. So it's a little bit too much going on. Fredericksburg was also not this weekend, but the weekend before, I believe. That was also another good event. And so was Portland, Oregon. Yay, thanks, Ranger. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I needed that flyer. I've been looking for it for a minute. How much money, what, the events or what? How much money is what? The shirt? All right, so now all these are done. Well, hang on, I got one extra. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whatever, we have one extra. Let's zoom out so you guys don't have to see my daggum legs no more. Out we go, and we'll go up and over. I think we'll need to zoom in because we're about to put the big old vise back up on the bench. All right, I'll give this hat away in a little bit, guys. If you guys can remember the slogan, if nobody knows the slogan, we will, if everybody in the comments are like, I don't know the slogan, then I'm going to try to be nice and tell you guys the slogan. But eventually I'm going to stop doing that because it's going to be, that's the whole fun, that's the whole point of the fun. And then maybe I'll come up with some I don't know, maybe some trivia or something like that for you guys to win some hats in the future. But it's not open right now, though. Not yet, Ranger. Ranger was ready. All right. So the event, I think, is only $20, the one in North Carolina. So if you can make it in North Carolina, that'll be a great event. It'll be fun and enjoyable. All right, the slogans, you always win with D-Wins. Have one on your phone. Don York, Sumo. Hey, what's up, 111 Needle Bender? Waving a hand, man. I'm missing the Facebook chat over there. D-Win, slogan. Look, I've got, no, this is, yeah, I definitely have to have a bigger hat. This is a flex fit, but it's got the little piece on the back. So I go down to the second button. My head's big. Let me see. Oh, we're good. We're on that small camera. So we're going to heat this up and line this up. So that's the slogan. You always win with D-Wins. I will take this hat out of the shot. You guys cannot see it. And when I put the hat back in the shot, the first one to top the slogan in is the first one I ship the hat to. I'm only doing one, and that's only for this live. I've done it on a couple other lives. I'm wasting money. Not really. It's a very good cause, I think. It's cool. It's something fun, enjoyable to hang out on the live. And then get a hat shipped to you. So far, had 1, 2, 3, 4 winners so far. I'm going to have to order some more hats before the next break if I don't watch it. I knew I heard something falling earlier. It's just a coax clamp. Copy that, Ranger. Y'all watch it, man. I'll be daggum giving the hat away beforehand. All right, so let's go over here. Let's light this booger up. I need a lighter, and it's sitting right here. So I'm going to turn the camera a little bit closer so you guys can see how I solder. Maybe it'll zoom, maybe it won't, I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. That's good with me. You guys can see me on the small camera anyway. I can zoom into the shot. Zoom, zoom, as close as I can get with this lens. I'll have to get a different lens to be able to zoom in closer. Ribs fell off the plate. Oh no! That's gotta be, that sucks. All right. So like I said, I'll give a hat away to whoever remembers the slogan. That'll be probably in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, something like that. I'll try to be nice and let Ranger get back. Don't want to be, he's always around hanging out. And he actually was he remembered the slogan without me having to tell him. But I will police it a little bit more. I didn't police it in the past few lives, just because I was kind of starting out and having fun with it. But I told you guys the slogan, so I'm going to have to police you guys a little bit on how you say it. So we're soldering these connections right here. Just try to get a uniform impedance on this connection, on these split feeds. Split feeds are probably the least cost-effective thing for me to build right now. They just take so much time to build. I've got to come up with another solution at some point in the future. As of now, and since their inception, I have not raised my price on them. I'm trying my best not to, just because they're a necessary piece, and it's kind of hard to force you guys to pay more money for something that's that's really necessary. Because then everybody be trying to go back to the old split feed, and it's bad. It's not a good choice. It's a bad design, and it reflects negatively on me as a company whenever I'm selling a product that has a risk of failure. So I'm trying to make this the new standard, because it really should be. Not because I'm selling it, but because it actually RF seals the connection that you're using. So it doesn't, or not RF seals, it weatherproofs your connection. It makes it significantly more weather resistant. I wouldn't say it's weatherproof, but it's weather resistant enough for them to trust it in broadcast applications and telecom applications. So it's pretty sweet. Let's just say that much. All right, that's done. It's a little hot, but this mat can handle it, luckily, thank God. I love having a mat like this. A bunch of braided tin copper. I have, I don't know, 400 or 500 foot of it in one size, and I have probably 600 or 700 foot over here. But copy, you got some of it. Hats are also for sale. Yes, you can buy them, I think, off the website. But I like to give them away. If you guys are coming to North Carolina, I'll be giving some hats away. If you remember the slogan, I'll be giving hats and shirts away. That is at the end of August. The whole point of that is trying to encourage you guys to make it to these events. And that's why I'm kind of doing this stuff out of my own pocket. Oh man, I'm a little OCD about stuff, and I just messed around and let that daggum solder bead off the backside. It doesn't matter at all, but it just irritates the crap out of me. Copy that, Jack. Hey, Yutaka! I need to send Yutaka a hat just for liking. Thank you, Yutaka. Appreciate you, man. Yutaka is in Japan. He is, I don't know how much English he speaks, but he is very cool. I like Yutaka. Give me just a second. I'm going to type something in. Let me copy it over here. Where is this at? Hey, what's up, Mud Turtle? Waving a hand. Let me go right here. Click this web browser right there. That's it. Okay, I want a different one. Open up another one. Pull it down here to the small screen right here. Where's this at? There we go. Let me go to translate real quick. Translate. That did not work. That was not translate. That, that was terrible. Sorry. I did not speak. I did not. Oh, gosh. I literally butchered that. So Japanese. All right, so let's do his name. Yutaka Tomoe, would you like me to ship you a hat for free? All right, so you guys will see some Japanese popping up on the TikTok. This is for Yutaka. I don't know if it'll send it right. Paste. Don't think I speak Japanese. I do not. So, let's go to the next one. Now, for everybody else, all the other cool folks, there you go. Put it over there. Still in the shot. Bye-bye. Gary done beat everybody. Dang it, Gary. Gary's already ready, man. Gary said he was going to win, and he did. All right, Gary was ready. So I'm going to copy Yutaka's comment real quick. Jeff, Gary beat you, man. That was close, too. If you always win with D-Win's RF supply, or you always win with D-Win's, it's fine. Oh, you always win with D-Win, excuse me. But yeah, dang, man. Everybody say congratulations to Gary, man. That dude's quick. He had the daggum copy and paste ready on his phone or computer or whatever. All right, so let's go to translate. T-R-A. All right, so let's do Yutaka's. Making. Oh, I can't text all that. So I am making split feeds is what I'm making. So these are split feeds for 7/8 EIA and 7/16 DIN. Dude's got some fast, yeah. He's got copy and paste or something's what he's got. He done figured out how to copy it in there. Appreciate you, Mud. Appreciate you, Ranger. But man, if you look up in your comments, dang, Gary done beat y'all up there. So, all right, let's get the rest of these soldered real quick. Gary, I've got your address. I'll ship it to you. Gary won last week. I'm not putting any rules on guys whether or not they win the previous week. I didn't make him wait a whole week, though, because he actually would have won again. Gary's done got it prepped. He done figured out how to win a hat. I'll have to change it up. But, yeah, I'll ship it to Gary. How about this? Yeah, congrats, Gary, man. You appreciate you, man. You guys are going to have to figure out how to beat Gary. This will be a competition. All right. I may do something else. All right, we're getting there. Hey, I'll probably do another one tomorrow, guys. Y'all guys got to remember, though, remember the slogan. They're only like $40. Sumo, maybe 40 might be a lot. I apologize, but still, They're $40. But yeah, the hats, if you buy them outright, they're $30. If the shirts, if you buy them outright, they're $30. You can buy them. I think you can buy them off my website right now. I do apologize if the website's not fixed. It's a one-man show. I do have some help, but they are not working on the website right now. They're making some videos for me. So I've got hours and hours and hours of really good content, like hidden in my lives right now. I got an 8-hour-long live with like 20 interviews in it. Not really interviews, just people just giving shout-outs and stuff. And I posted one of those, and 170,000 people on Facebook decided they thought it was cool. So I'm going to be posting some more of those here pretty soon. It is definitely appreciated when you guys share that stuff. It's cool. So I've got to, this is done, not done, I've got to tighten it up, but it'll be fine. So put this over here. I've got 1, 2, did I finish these? Yeah, 3, 4, those are done. Then I got 5, 6, then I got 7, 8. So these are the last 2 that I've got to do. Jeez, man, I can't keep up. I get that, see? Gary already told me who it's going to. It's one of another customer that I've got over in Texas. He said he was going to win today. He called this morning. He said thanks for the hat, and he said I'm going to win a hat for my buddy, or for my mud duck is what he called him. But yeah, shoot, he did it though. So we're going to add a little bit more solder to this. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for checking stuff out. What's up, 1137? You just missed the hat giveaway, man. So I'm going to announce it to everybody now. Tomorrow, I will do a hat giveaway. I am not going to announce the hat giveaway. I will not tell you guys that you can win the hat. I will not tell you guys the slogan that you need to say. I won't say anything else. Gary, you can't win again until next week. But everybody else, I will not tell you the slogan. I will not tell you when I'm going to do it or anything like that. But I will put the hat out on the live. And as soon as I put the hat on the live, the first one to type in the comments, you always win with D-Win. Or you always win with D-Win's RF Supply. Either one's fine. Then I will ship you a hat for free. So I'm going to announce it this way. That way it's fair for tomorrow. So for the guys who stuck around and hung out today, as soon as you show up tomorrow, the live will be tomorrow sometime around the same time, between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will give away another hat, but that one, nobody in the live will know about it. It'll be from today. So that is my announcement now. Hopefully you guys enjoy that and appreciate it. All right, cool. So this is all done. I hate it when it beads up like that, but I'm adding too much solder anyway. All right. Hey, good night to you too, Ranger. Appreciate you, man. I know you got an early day tomorrow, or I assume you have an early day tomorrow. Appreciate you, man. So now we've got to grab another weird piece of material. You guys are going to be confused. I've used it before, so the guys who've seen my other lives before will know what it is. All right. But the guys who haven't seen it before will be confused and like, what the heck is he doing? So, this is what we're doing here. I ain't got enough water. Hey, no problem, man. Appreciate you, man. You're cool. It ain't no rut. You live your life, man. You're cool. You ain't bothering me at all. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you hopping into the live and checking them out, man, for sure. It is appreciated. So let's tighten this up real quick. Once I tighten it up, then we're going to go ahead and do something not extra special, but just something a little different, so you guys will get a chance to see what I'm doing. So lock this down right here. This needs to be straight. Not the right one. Where's my other one at? Right here. Good night, Eleanor. Sleep good. Yeah, both. How much money is? Yeah, if you got other questions there, Monkey Money, definitely feel free to ask. Appreciate you, Ralph. Thanks for subscribing, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 152, thanks for liking the stream. Scotty, thanks for liking the stream. Brian, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate you, man. Or liking the live, excuse me. Adrian, thanks for liking the live. Sumo, thanks for liking the live. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Fat Cat? Thanks for liking the live. I missed that earlier. So let's go ahead and get to work and finish the rest of this real quick with the solder. So I'm doing this to mitigate the temperature differential between this base connection on this insulator and this exterior connection that I'm going to be working on right here. So it definitely throws people off when they see this. They're like, what the heck is he doing? Everybody gets confused with this. Let me move the camera real quick to make sure I'm in the right shot. Yeah, that's good. Let me turn this camera just a little bit over. Something like that would be fine. Hey, Brandon, thanks for liking it. Mike, thanks for liking it. Mark, thanks for liking it. Appreciate you liking the live. Thank y'all guys for clicking that thumbs up. It is appreciated. You guys are cool with me. There we go. So nothing super special. All I'm doing is locking this down so it can't get any looser than what it is. And then we're taking this water right here and dropping it right on that connection, cooling it off. Nothing super special, but it is an added step that makes this stuff work. So let that cool off over there. This one's done. Let's do the next one. So now I've got to get it lined up. I need this piece right here, this piece right here. I'll line that up where it's straight. All right. Waving a hand, Rooster, man. Hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate you. You have a good evening. All right, so thanks everybody else for coming to hang out. I hope you guys are doing well. We're working on a split feed right now for some stuff, for sure. So I've got to get some more heat on this. You'll see what happens to the solder. It starts to wick down. See how it kind of turns into a puddle? That's exactly what I want it to do. And I also want to melt that into that joint right there. There we go. That's nice and good. So now I'm going to cool that connection off. Steam. All right. Like I said, you guys got questions, feel free to ask. It does not hurt my feelings at all. I don't mind answering them. Especially when I'm doing something kind of confusing like this. Like, what the heck is he doing? Why is he putting water on it? Why is he heating it up? Why is he throwing a little red hole? What is that? Why has it got wires on it? People got all kinds of questions about this stuff. What are they? These are split feeds. So these are the end of a termination for a type of coax. Coax is used in telecom. It's used in aerospace. It's used in broadcast. There's all kinds of stuff it's used in. But this one in particular is a communications wire for anything. It can be used for all of those. All of the above. Check this over anyway. So now here is the fun part with this one. This one's more difficult. I need a taller, deeper I need something deeper. Whatever, I'll cool it off quicker. That's what I'll do. It heats up pretty fast. So, hey Joe, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, man. So this is a much better and more protected type of termination for a bolt-on connection on an antenna system. So people will have a gamma, they'll have an antenna tuner, they'll have a hairpin, they'll have a direct feed, they'll have all sorts of different types of stuff on their antenna equipment outside. And what I'm doing is giving you a good way of connecting to that. So the reason I'm adding the water to it is because I don't want this connection to get, this is an insulated connection with an insulator from bottom to top. This one doesn't really matter as much, but this one does, this one right here. If that that moves, not really moves, but if it gets loose and has too much heat on it, it'll break the press fitting of the insulator inside there. So that's why I am doing what I'm doing right here. So this is just leftover and extra water. Maybe it won't spill. I'm sure I probably will spill it, but I spilled some of it. All right, I'll leave it over there for tomorrow so we can do some more of the work. We'll zoom out right here. I'll show you guys the rest of what we're working on. The stuff that this goes on is wire like this right here. I probably should wrap this one up better, but it is what it is. It's part of it. So this is the type of end it runs. This is a 7/16 DIN connector right here. So if I had the end of the cable right here and I had a connection that needed to have a bolt on it, what I would have to do is cut this connector off and put two wires on it. And that is a big time problem because that exposes that connection to the weather. So with this, I can put this connection on right here and see what it does. It gives me a bolted option, so I can bolt to these terminals. So that is a O-ring seal in here. There's an O-ring seal right inside there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on the camera shot. I can maybe try to zoom in. There's an O-ring seal inside here, and there's also another weather protectant rubber boot right here inside there, and then of course it's covered in heat shrink. So multiple different ways for this to be protected from outside weather whenever you're doing connections like these. So that lets you see that. I'm going to grab a rag real quick and wipe this off. Voila! Dry it all up. There's a microfiber it'll clean up at the same time too. So what I've got to do next is I've got to finish some more wires. I'm going to finish this 1/2" flex, that 1/2" flex I just showed you a while ago, and then I've got another piece over here. This is what's called 7/8 hardline. I'll zoom out real quick a little more. That's good enough, and you can see how that will bolt up to this connection right here. Hooks up just like that. This is 7/8 right here. This is a very large coax in comparison to what most people are familiar with. So that's just something for you guys to be able to see. I've got several of these to do, and then I'll finish these up. Hopefully, I'll probably have 1, 2, 3 harnesses finished tonight, most likely, depending on what time it is right now. But I'm going to go ahead and go over here and pull something else out for you guys. I've got some more adapters and more parts over here. Let me grab them. I'm back in the shop. I need to put that over there. 7/8 EIA or 7/16 DIN. Some N type over there. Another a DIN barrel. I forgot all about buying that one. Put that stuff over there. And then I've got another invoice, charge me more money for more N-type the PL259s. And then let's grab our last box, which is the box I'm going for you guys to be able to. This has also been a pain in my daggum neck to get a hold of. Not to be disrespectful to the company that I ordered from. It's just, it's international shipments coming out of Europe. So whenever I do stuff like that, it's just a pain. Oh. Oh. This. You gotta be careful. This is my RG400. So I got several pieces of RG400 to do. I can't finish on those other videos or those other wires on camera. I'll get them done here in a little while. There's just boring crap that I got to get done that just takes forever, and all you guys would leave before I got a chance to finish. So let's go ahead and do some small wire so you guys can hang out and see what's going on with it. I should be done. I'm going to be doing really well after today, hopefully, depending on what time it is. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on time. I'm not too bad. Definitely not great, but not bad at all. You guys will see a bird meter getting built here pretty soon. I've been struggling with these shipments, man. It's put me behind. So I love it when I get caught up. It makes me a lot happier. Because then I'm not stressing about trying to get everybody's order out the door. All right, so let's zoom out real quick so you guys can see what's going on. You guys can see me, obviously, but I'm just going to be unspooling this. So this is kind of how I'm going to wrap it up, but just give me just a second and pull it off the spool. You can see those other spools down there on the ground. I think I've got, I don't know, 500-600 foot of wire right here in front of me. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, Fur. Appreciate you, man. Utaka, what did he say? Utaka. Copy. Oh, whoops, I can't copy that one. Utaka, what did he say? Copy. Let's go over here to the other thing. Hey, thanks for the follow on Facebook. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Monkey Money. I do appreciate it. That's awesome, man. Let me get over here. I'm trying to do a translator app, so give me just a second. All right, so Japanese right here. Control V. Come to play again. Thanks. Oh, okay. He's coming back to play again. 73, Yutaka. Thank you. I'll try to see if he said, if anybody's seen where he said, yeah, he wants the hat, then let me know. Hey, Rick. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, man. Rick Valentine. Thank you. There comes the rain. So as soon as I cut these, I'll be building this wire next, and you guys will see how it works. Maybe you guys will like it. Maybe you guys won't. We'll see. Like I said, I'll be doing a live tomorrow. If you guys come in here and you see the hat, the slogan is you always win with D-Win's RF supply, or you always win with D-Win. Either one of those are acceptable answers. You can't say you always win with Win or nothing like that. You gotta say you always win with D-Win. And it's D-W-I-N. If you say that, nobody else is not going to know about the live. Nobody else is going to know about the giveaway except for you guys that are hanging out right here. So they will see the hat and they'll be like, what the heck's the hat for? And you guys are going to say the slogan and you guys are going to win it. Hey, awesome. Appreciate that, Ridge Runner, man. I'm glad you got it. we just had another giveaway today, and George, believe it or not, of all people, won it again. I didn't restrict him, but the once a week winning. I don't know, but he's got one of our customers over there, and hey, thanks for sharing the live, Rob. Appreciate you, man. But he's got one of our customers over there in Houston. He's going to give it to. So that was super nice of him, sharing his winnings with somebody else. I'll be giving away some more hats in Jonesville, North Carolina. If you guys come to the break, there will be a bunch of you'll see AC Sky trucks there. There will be AC Sky and also one alternator there. So I don't know how many are showing up, but I do have confirmation that an AC Sky truck is going to be there. So that's pretty sweet. So that'll be cool. This wire's got a very low friction coefficient, so it's super slippery, easy to move around. It don't really bother me that much to work with, but for you guys that try to work with this stuff, you'll figure it out. I'm gonna grab this racha. I like this camera angle, so you guys can at least see what's going on. You can see me, and then you can see the wire that I'm working with. So as soon as I finish 2 more of these cuts, I'll go ahead and start building these. So just give me just a second. You guys can watch how I unravel. Maybe I'll show you guys how to wrap up wire and stuff. Maybe you guys will appreciate that. I don't know. All right, so here we go. Could use 3 of that. Copy 100 foot each there, Samo. How big is the rope thing? It's 11. Not sure exactly what you mean, the rope thing. This right here is about 700 and something foot of wire. If you're talking about this specifically, this is, or just under 700 and something foot of wire. It is RG400s, what this coax is right here. This is more coax, it's just a lot smaller than the other bigger coax. No, this is not 18 foot. These are going to be cut eventually down to velocity factor. But velocity factor is by frequency, just depends on what somebody wants. Coax, cut at velocity factor, the goal is to make the coax invisible to your system and from an RF perspective. I do that on almost every one of my cables. So the goal with coax is it's supposed to be feed line transfer signal from point A to point B. If it does anything else, if it transforms the impedance or modifies it in any way, and you're not trying to use it as like a stub or something like that, then you're not doing the right thing. You're not setting up the right equipment. Last one. Hey. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate you, Victor. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, what's up? Appreciate you, Richard. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you liking the stream or liking the live. Mr. Real Black Man. All right. We did just give away a hat, guys. You guys missed it, but I will tell y'all guys tomorrow. This hat right here, let me get this thing back in the shot real quick. Turn. If you guys remember the slogan, tomorrow I will put the hat on the screen at an indeterminate point in time during the live. If you type in the slogan, and the slogans, you always win with D-Win's RF Supply, or you always win with D-Win. Either one's fine. You will win the hat. George won it today. But I figured I'd do something a little different and tell everybody today about what's going to happen tomorrow. I will not announce it tomorrow. I will not tell anybody. the Slogan tomorrow or anything like that. So only you guys will have a chance to win it. Well, I mean, if they already know about it and they already type it in, then sure. But still, as fair as possible. Today I did I try to make it fair for a lot of the newcomers. And I tried to make it where they knew what the slogan was, and about 15-20 minutes later I went ahead and let everybody have a chance to win. But George done beat them all to it. He was quick. That booger was ready. Evening time, Papa Smurf waving a hand, man. Yeah, Papa Smurf won one too. He won one last week, I believe. Didn't you? You won a hat, right, Papa Smurf? I done messed up now. I know you. I don't know if you win it or not. I don't know. I remember George won. I remember. I'm gonna start forgetting people. Ridge Runner won, and then 2 other people won. Yeah, Papa Smurf won. That's what it was. Papa Smurf and one other guy. There was another guy the same day who won. Who was that, Papa Smurf? I think it was the same day as you won yours. I gave away another hat. I don't remember who it was to. All right, so you guys will see how this works. Oops. Get back here, little camera. Follow me here. I'm coming. That little camera's cool, man. Watch this. Zoom out. Zoom in. It's pretty cool. All right, let me grab some parts. They're right up here. Not like they're far away. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. 8 of these. I'm gonna get these built and these prepped. Poor camera. It can't keep up when I sit down so fast. It'll keep up whenever I sit down slow, but I can't like just flop and sit in the seat. So I'm gonna zoom in, and also I'm gonna change this filter, I think. Whoops, wrong way. Was it that way? Yeah. That looks better, I think, on the view. The small one, I won't be able to change that on, but it's cool. Copy tomorrow night, be ready. Yeah, Wildcat, be ready for sure. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be doing a giveaway on a hat. Copy, you like the new camera setup? Appreciate you, Ridge Runner, man. Absolutely. It is the recognition means it was worth the effort, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys and tell you guys that it wasn't a lot of effort. It was a pain in the freaking neck to get this video camera set up. The way I got it set up right now, it was a pain, and it cost a lot of money. So I'm not trying to be smiley, nor I'm not trying to be prideful or anything like that. But it's. Let me pull this camera into the view. Look, watch the little camera. Watch where it goes. So you see my head. You see this camera right here. I'm gonna pull my head down lower, see if I'll just turn it in here, let you guys see it. But this is the whole camera setup. It's like freaking all kinds of crap, man. There's a whole monitor. There's a small computer and all kinds of other stuff too. Where am I at? Over here? There we go. It'll get back on me in just a second. Yeah, it's maybe it'll turn out good at the next event. I kept getting banned off TikTok and I couldn't figure out why, but it was because I had a little thing popping up on my screen right here, and it was telling everybody that somebody on Facebook liked the stream. Well, TikTok doesn't like that because it thinks that I'm faking the live, because it thinks that somebody not in TikTok says they're liking the stream, so it thinks that I'm some scammer scamming people and making people think that the video is more popular than what it is. When in all reality, I got like 7 people on Facebook, but I got 31 over there on TikTok. So definitely took me a minute for sure. It took a hot minute to get that thing right, man. I was just I had the resolution wrong, and it was It wasn't. It was making the video choppy in Joliet. It disconnected in the middle of the live in Joliet, and I couldn't get it back. And I finally figured out some way to reset it, and it worked. So I don't know what happened there either. I figured out I can't let the voltage on it change. One of these days I'll figure out how not to flop down and sit down on my butt and let this camera follow me. But yeah, I don't know. There's lots of stuff that I messed up. Copy, you learned that quick draw from 338, man. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, we can only do one winner per person per week. If you go into the next week, then yes, you can win a hat again. I don't care. Worst case scenario, you give it to somebody else. I don't hurt my feelings. If you guys start winning too much, though, then I'll probably move it to, like, I don't know, once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks or something like that, just to make it fair for the other guys. Not because I don't want you guys to win a hat, but just because I want to give everybody a shot. All right. Copy that. So, camera was yeah. This one right here, I'm doing, I did not get the right camera. I spent, I don't know, like $350 on this camera. That was the cheapest piece that I bought out of everything, really. But I thought it was the camera that I wanted. I was looking for it. I got a Panasonic G7, and I did a lot of research. And the G7 was considered a really, really good streaming camera. Does a really good job. Does all kinds of cool stuff. It's good. Blah, 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 blah. But apparently, there's one that's better. And that's another Panasonic. But it's like, it has problems with overheating and things like that. So I'm like, oh, I'll just get this one. It'll be fine. Well, I missed one letter. The G7 definitely still is a really, really good camera. And is definitely excellent for live streaming. But there's the GH7, which has got what's called 6K open gate. It has a camera angle right here in the middle that shoots 6K. So that means you guys will see super high quality here, but also in the 16:9 YouTube layout, I could go vertical on YouTube and it'd still be playing 4K or something. I don't know if it'll play 4K or not, but still, I could record 4K and then re-upload in 4K on YouTube. So, because it would be 6K video. But that camera is about $1,700. It's not really, I mean, I've got a lot tied up in what I've got so far. So another $1,700 on the cameras, it's hard pill to swallow. I've dropped a pretty penny so far. Let's just say that much. All right, so all these are lined up. 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2, 3. Where's my number 4? Number 4 over here. Where's it at? Oh, number 4 is over here. Number 4 is right there. So cool. All 4 of them's ready. So I'm gonna set them apart, set them off one at a time. I'll grab the parts that I need for this job. I'm gonna need this right here. I'm gonna need my razor blade. I'm gonna need this right here. I'm gonna need this right here. I'm gonna need this torch right here. I'm gonna need this lighter right here. I'm not gonna need this flathead right here, so I'll put that aside. I do need my pick, which is gonna be right here. And then I need my knife, which is right here. I think I want to do this one because I've sharpened this one recently. This one right here. This is all the tools that I need to finish this job. A knife, 2 pairs of pliers, a pair of strippers, a heat source, a pick, and a soldering iron. So you guys, if you want to do this yourself, you can copy me and watch what I'm doing, and then you guys can build it the same way. Let's get all zoomed in so you guys can see nice and close. That's as close as I can get you guys. I think the quality's proper because it looks like the focus is correct. So we will get into this. About 1900 average according to the manufacturer, but in my opinion, I would say that is a little bit of a stretch. I would probably drop it a little bit lower down to about 1500 average or so, and that's what I would probably recommend. Hey D-Man, waving a hand, man. Sorry I didn't respond to you earlier. Appreciate you for sure. Where is YouTube at? All right, so I don't have as many checking out on YouTube today. It looks like today is a TikTok day. So thank you guys for liking the stream. Thank you guys for, I know a bunch of you guys clicked the like and tapped your screen, so I do appreciate it. It's very appreciated because TikTok, for some reason, likes a bunch of likes on that stuff. That's the only way that it promotes the content. Thank you guys on Facebook and YouTube for liking. I do appreciate that too, for sure. I don't know how much it affects their algorithms, but anything you guys do to get it out there to more people, I appreciate, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing these videos. I'd still be doing the work, but I wouldn't be doing these videos. You guys appreciating it, you guys liking this stuff, you guys watching this stuff, that's the only reason I do these videos. I would not be live here if nobody was here. It's just, I would be listening to some music, I'd be doing something else. I would not be doing this. So thank you, each and every one of you who's hanging out. Thank y'all for hanging in here. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate you sharing it, man. Definitely appreciate it for sure. I still like the TikTok stream better. Now, hold up here. Papa Smurf, here's the question. You said you still like the TikTok stream better. I understand that. I agree. I'm following you there. But here's the question. Do you like the TikTok stream right now, or do you like it better yesterday? Yesterday I was not on, wait, hang on. Thursday. I don't know if you was here on Thursday, but last week, did you like the video better last week, or did you like the video better today? That is my question, because I want to know if all this camera stuff is worth all this money that I spent. And give it to me straight. I don't care if you like the other one better. I'll be happy. It's fine. I still own both the other phones. Now, cool. Copy that. Appreciate the feedback there for sure. You just like the layout of the platform better. So that's nice to know. I don't know much of the differences. We got the same camera shot going to it. We got the same quality video going to each one, but I don't know which ones. I know TikTok is faster. I know the delay is longer on Facebook. I can tell you that much. I think Facebook's got a little bit more of a filtering on it and stuff like that for, like, if people use dirty language or something like that, maybe. I'm not really sure. But I know Facebook's got a bit more of a delay on it. YouTube, I think, has the least amount of delay. TikTok's probably about 5 to 10 seconds. It's not too bad at all. So. Okay. Your house was what, $2 million money? Yeah, that's expensive for sure. Copy the 2 kids. I got three little chitlins. What's up, whatever? Somebody just joined the live, name whatever. So here comes the fun part. You guys get to see what happens next. This stuff is a very high temperature temperature that this jacket can handle. Also, along with the insulator that can handle, and the body can handle. So I get to show you guys something pretty cool. Let me restart my soldering iron. It's decided it wanted to go in standby mode real quick. Standby mode's just enough to be annoying. It drops the temperature by about, I don't know, 100 and something degrees. But it changes how this solders, and it's just very, very annoying. Oh, no, don't you do this to me. Nope. We're not playing that game, buddy. Nope. I don't even care. We'll heat that up and we'll wipe that booger off in a heartbeat. Where's my rag at? There's a white rag I gotta grab. Give me a second. So I am a big time pet peeve of when solder leaks out over the edge. Drives me nuts. It doesn't do it very often to me, but I was doing something stupid. I held a little bit too much heat and added a little bit too much solder with the wrong solder. So it kind of messed me up. Nice. Cool. That cleaned up really well, but I'm going to use a different solder real quick just because I need this to bond really well, not around. I'm going to have to work pretty hard at keeping it. Once you add solder on the outside, it's a pain in the neck to keep it away from the outside. So that's what I'm going to be trying to avoid. Good enough. That worked out extremely well, because that could have turned out bad, because you'll make a nice big bump on the side. It'd be a nightmare to clean up. So if you guys look closely, you guys won't see extremely well, but let me know if it's focused pretty well on that spot. If it's not, I can change the focus. It'll be fine. What the heck, you liar over there, money monkey? You said you was younger than that. That's what happens when I believe people on Facebook. He said you was 20. All right. It's all right, though. I will listen to whoever. All right, so see how that's beaded up right there on that solder? Let me know if it's focused. 434 hidden video and audio, and the 900 and 2.4 the top line must do. Yeah, copy that. Used to do RF for hidden video. Yeah, what we're doing right now is some RF. This is some terminations for telecom and for more aviation and aeronautics and stuff here. This is RG400. I use it in a different application, but this is typically what it's used in aircraft and space stuff. If I get a chance, I will there, whatever. I got a few guys on here right now, but I may, if I get a chance, I'll check it out. What is D-Man talking? Everybody else? All right, cool. So we got this solder sucking into this joint. We just want to kind of bond it all the way through. We want to make sure everything's making good contact. So I'll heat this up just a smidge more. Not that it has to be done, but just I want to do it because it cleans it up, makes it look nice. There we go. Sucks that joint down. I'm just going to fill this hole up real quick. Let me know if it's focused, guys. If it's not focused in the right shot, then I can definitely just tap the screen and get it to focus in. Because I want to make this where you guys can see what I'm doing, not where I'm just a jerk and showing you guys nothing because it's not focused on the screen. So if you guys can see with all the detail, let me know. If you guys say it's blurry or not focused on where this is on the camera, please let me know because it's not very hard for me to fix it. I'll be fine. Appreciate you, Wildcat. Thanks for the feedback. That's what I needed. See what I'm doing? I'm holding heat to this joint until it starts sucking into the joint. I've already preheated the connection with that torch earlier, so I don't have to preheat it again. Sometimes if the torch is not keeping up, or I got a little bit too much of this fan going below me, or whatever reason that I feel like I need to add a little bit of heat, I just add a couple seconds worth of heat, watch it suck in and wick into that joint, turn the heat off. Don't go overboard with it, because if you do, all it's going to happen is it'll be too hot for the next joint to work. What happens when you heat up this connection too much is all the solder will wick to the very bottom and it won't bond on all these holes. So don't get too overzealous. Alright, so you guys got questions about RF theory? If you want to know anything about specific bands, specific frequencies, if you want to know about velocity factor, if you want to know about the coax that I'm working on, feel free to ask. It does not hurt my feelings at all. I've got to do the work anyway, so it doesn't bother me to tell you stuff about it. What's up, Randy? What's up, everybody else? Hope you guys are doing well. What's up, Kirby? Hello, hello. I know you guys are just popping in, so I wanted to say hello to you as you're hopping in. All right, let's bond it all the way around. Let's take a look real quick. I don't know if it'll stay in focus. Where's the camera at? Not really. It focuses way down there. So we just rotate that bugger around. Let you see all the holes are nice and covered, and it's bonded all the way through. That connection's nice and hot, so let's go ahead and set it out of the way so it can sit over there and cool off and not heat up everything I got. I am going to set it on my mat and not on my tools, just simply so the mat can handle the heat. The tools, I mean, not all of them can handle that kind of heat. Yeah, definitely. Coax cable's fun, man, for sure. I like it. I supply the coax cable, so if anybody wants to get it from me, I sell it through my company. It's called dwinsrfsupply.com, or you can message me here or on Facebook. It's the wrong place, right there. dwinsrfsupply.com. Somebody got me a hat, or got me a transistor. Look, I can put it in a new piece of equipment. Josh got me that. He made it. I had a couple other things that got made, but we'll zoom out and let you guys enjoy that stuff a little later. Let's finish this wire. I gotta stay in the camera shot. I gotta watch it. When I zoom in like this, I get to moving around and you guys will get out of the shot real quick. I'm not sure what Josh goes by as far as his handle, but he builds these meters, or not meters, those wall art pieces for the transistors. So, if you had a transistor that you wanted him to make it out of, you could tell him the transistor, and I think he can make it out of pretty much any transistor. So it's pretty cool. Thought that was nice of him. He makes them well. We got a All right, see how to pick all that apart. It's nice and separated. That's what we were doing. Hey, see you, man. Have a good evening, Monkey. Appreciate you, man. I'll catch you tomorrow if you get to hop in. If you don't, then I will catch you later. I do appreciate you subscribing. Thank you for hopping on there on Facebook. And yeah, it's appreciated, man. Thanks. Murph Man, what's up? Hope you're doing well. We're working on some RG400 right here. I've got several of these I got to get built. I got a lot of stuff. I'm finishing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, orders, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to look through all my orders and make sure I'm finishing everything. Let's grab this over here. You guys on Facebook got anything to say? Feel free to say whatever you'd like. I don't know how to find this camera over here. I clicked that on the wrong one. I'll go all the way over there. Push play. There you go. With those big transistors, you think 32, then we'll blow some. Yeah, I know, right? We'll put 32 of these in something real quick. No. It's funny. I think one will do legal limit. All right. So Ram Jam Slam. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. We're doing some thank you guys on TikTok for all the likes, man. I really want to appreciate you guys. I know Facebook and YouTube would do it if they could, and they'd be tapping on their screen too, but TikTok's the only one that lets me see what everybody's doing, so I do appreciate it. And Facebook, for all you guys that only get one tap, thank you for doing your one tap, for sure. For the guys on TikTok that's having to tap all kinds of times just to keep the live where TikTok likes it, then thank you. I appreciate it. It's super encouraging. You guys are willing to help, especially if you like the video. If you guys are enjoying the content on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, feel free to subscribe or just like the video, and maybe you'll see some more like it. So I'm working on some like RG400 right here. This is coax generally used in aerospace and aeronautics, so we're working on it. I'll be grabbing some big coax in a little bit. You guys will not get to see that part because it just takes too long. Bad thing is if I don't finish up with this pretty soon, then I'll be stuck out here super late tonight. Hopefully not too late. Maybe I'll just finish up all the wires tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to try to finish one of them today, but it might be tomorrow. Thank you, appreciate that. 176 said he'd take 32. Nice. All right. Cletus. All right. We're adding heat to this until it sucks into this joint. You'll watch it suck in into it. Basically, when I hit the right temperature, it melts down and wicks into the joint. There you go. You've seen it melt a little bit beforehand, but then you finally saw it wick in. And that's when it got to the right temperature. And at that point, I just start adding solder until it bonds and fills the joint. I have to keep heat on it so I can keep it nice and warm. We'll rotate around to the next joint right here. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more heat to this just because it's going around to the outside and I don't like that. That's going to irritate me. I don't want it to wick into that joint, not to go around to the outside. I want to purdy it up, make that joint look better. All right, that's just a bad angle for me. Trying to work right there and let you guys see, it's just too much. There we go. Looks much better. Much better. Good eye, Mike. I don't know how many of you guys will get the reference, but I got something to screw around and say real quick. No, hang on, where's it at? Let me grab one. No, that's not a transistor. That's a transistor. I can't do it Australian. My bad. there's Sheba and another one right there. But no, it's a Crocodile Dundee reference. That's not a knife. That's a knife. I don't know how they say transistor. One, two, number three. I got one more to do, then I'm calling it an evening. What's up, call sign? I guess it's call sign Reaper or call sign Reaper. I don't know if you got full Reaper on there or if it's just ... on my end. I'm not sure. What's up? It has been a long day for me. And it's not over. Got more to do. This is RG400. That's what I'm building on right now. You got questions about it, feel free to ask. We've been building some split feeds today for you guys that didn't see. I was building this one, and then this one right here, and then this one right here, and then there's one more hiding somewhere. I don't know where. Right here, and that one right there. So we built 4 split feeds today. That was what most of our day was tied up on. Now we're building some RG400. And then I've got to do some more work, like I said, after the live is over, because it's long and tedious and just part of the job. So I got to build 2 more of these. So don't get too aggressive when you're picking this out. Just try not to dig too deep, because it's just like hair. If you got a double braided hair or any sort of braided hair you've dealt with, then if you pick too far in, then you will get snagged. I've never picked hair out. I assume it's the same way as me picking this double braided jacket out, because I've seen them use picks on hair before. Hey Henry, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, man. It's absolutely appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Where, oh where is my, there it is, hiding right here. Sorry, I'm not talking much. You guys got to ask me questions. I'm getting zoned out right here, or zoned in, whatever you want to say it. Super focused. Hope this is a good camera angle for you guys. If you guys are liking it, let me know. I will zoom in. Monkey Money, did you come back? What's up, man? I thought you went to bed, man. Ouch. It didn't quite get me. That was risky, though. Bugger tried to get my hand. Zippo Steve, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. You guys are getting quiet. Y'all got to say some stuff. Hello, John boy. I wish I could see who all's on Facebook still looking. Just chilling. Copy, you didn't go to bed yet. Yeah, I've got 2 more ends to go. Then that'll be the end of the evening for me. And then tomorrow we'll start a live again. I'll be live tomorrow. If you guys didn't already know, we'll be giving away a hat. This is a D-Win's RF Supply hat. All you got to do is remember the slogan. You always win with D-Win. Or you always win with D-Win's RF Supply. Either one is acceptable. But as long as you say at least those statements, then you will win a hat, and I will ship it to you for free. I won't charge you nothing. There is no request to pay for shipping or any of that stuff. I just need an address. But we're doing that tomorrow. As soon as you see the hat pop up on the live, then it will be first come, first serve. Whoever types it wins it. That's tomorrow's live. That's how it will work. So as soon as you see that hat come into the frame, then you type it, you win. You're good, whatever. Appreciate you, man. It don't hurt my feelings none. I know some of this stuff you guys like, some of this stuff you guys don't. I got to do it whether you guys are hanging out or not, but I do appreciate y'all. Sometimes that little scroll thing's is addicting on Facebook and YouTube. You just flip it around and see who else is out there, what's going on real quick. Like, yeah, it's all this other stuff is boring. Let me go back to what I was doing. But then again, at the same time, to some people, what I'm doing right now is probably the most monotonous and boring thing in the world. But other guys, they're like, man, this stuff is cool as crap. And I have yet to figure out the difference between those people. Like, not like disrespectfully or anything like that. Like, I don't know. I could have a guy who's in the same like communications hobby, and they run the equipment, they do all kinds of stuff, and you'd think they'd be the first one to like the video, but they're like, man, that stuff's boring as crap. I don't like none of that stuff. And somebody who's never done radio in their life, never dealt with communications at all, don't know a thing about it, like, man, what the heck is this? This is cool. So it's just hard to tell. You never know. That's why you see the most random videos going viral. I mean, yeah, sure, there might be some fake crap to it, but in general, though, like there's people who go viral for all kinds of weird stuff. You never know what people like. One of my videos, the key down video. I mean, yeah, it's kind of expected that big revving up trucks will get will be popular and stuff, but I never think that. I think between all the Facebook and TikTok videos, not even counting YouTube at all, I think there's almost, not quite, but almost 3 million people who saw those videos. Now, of course, some of those might be overlaps from other videos and stuff like that. There's always a possibility of that. But still, 3 million people seeing a video about some RF, that's pretty cool. I hadn't seen anything yet, whatever. I'm still on here. So, I am, I guess I probably could use a personal phone or something, but then you guys would get pissed at me because I'm over here scrolling through my phone. So, one last end. This is my last end for the day. You guys will see how to do it. This is RG400. You guys got questions about it, feel free to ask. If you guys would like me to zoom out for the last video of the day, then I will zoom out. If you guys like the camera angle, tell me you like the camera angle, please. That way I know that what I'm doing is appreciated by you guys. All right. What is this? That one right there. All you guys on YouTube, I mean, Monkey Money is showing up all you guys on YouTube. I've had like, YouTube it's hit and miss, man. I'll have 80 something people watching my live on YouTube. They'll be just all sitting there just hanging out. I got 15,000 views or some crap. But not a dadgum one of them says nothing. Then I could be running with 5 people in there and I have 2 or 3 of them just laying it down with the comments, which is fine. I mean, I appreciate those guys. I appreciate the ones who watch and don't say nothing too, for sure. Don't feel like I'm not. But sometimes I get to the point where I'm talking to myself so much that you guys kind of have to help direct me somewhat. So I'm talking about stuff you guys like. Oh, yeah, that's cool, man. No problem. Appreciate you, man. Hey, thanks for the follow, whatever. Appreciate you, man. This is RG400s, what this one is specifically. This is a stranded center. So the RG174 and the 178 is going to be a 174. I can't remember. 178 should be is a solid center. I don't remember about 174. I need this rush, y'all. Copy the BNC for sure, though. BNC, TNC, SMA. Yeah. I've got a. So my SMA is going to be. Oh goodness, where's it at? There's it's BNC right here, but it's also already got SMA already on it right there. I have some TNC adapters over here, but I don't have any TNC installed. I've got a bunch of SMAs. I've got probably 40 or 50 jumpers with SMA on it. So I don't have you don't see me building a lot of those, but I'll have them already here. Because I've got a VNA over there. I've got pretty much a spectrum analyzer and then an oscilloscope over there. It's a transmitter tester. I can check adjacent channel frequency. I can check adjacent channel power. I can check my spectral purity. I can check. I don't remember what else I can check on that thing. It's pretty neat. Does a good job. I guess you guys didn't get to see my test equipment. This is my gigahertz stuff over here. So anybody who hasn't seen it already, this is a pan around of the bench. I got my bird meters over there, all my bird equipment, some more bird equipment over there, a few transmitters over there, a rotor up there, a rotor controller at least, a radio, an Apache Labs Anon. Got 1 transmitter tester, 2 transmitter testers. Those are good to 4 gigahertz, from 7 megahertz to 4 gigahertz. And then down here is the VNA. It's good for 300 kilohertz to 3 gigahertz. Over here, that black piece on the bottom is my other spectrum analyzer by Bird. Then, of course, I got a dummy load over here, a messy bench. You guys over there on Facebook and TikTok. There's my other monitor over there. You guys over there on TikTok, I think, and then the main chat over there. And then I guess I can show you guys the computer over here. This is the monitor you guys are on right there. And there's the other monitor you guys are on. But yeah, this is a ridiculous mess. Ignore that. They act like it doesn't exist because it doesn't exist. You don't see it no more. My messy bench. But yeah, that's a little bit for you guys to see. Let me finish this though. That's some of my stuff. Yeah, appreciate you, man. You're cool. How long do your jumpers have to be from your radio to your amplifier? Do they have to be 6 or 7? Depends on what frequency you operate at, and depends on what you're looking to do. If you're looking to get what's called a velocity factor cut, then you need a specific cut length. Velocity factor is what you're doing is cut the coax to a point where you are matching the impedance from point A to point B. So basically, your feed point impedance matches what your load impedance is. So that allows you to not have to worry about coax transforming the impedance or becoming part of the tuned antenna system. So it depends on what you're doing. Like I said, if you got a fixed antenna tune on a simpler like pillbox or something like that, a velocity factor would be ideal, but you do still have to kind of stay somewhat close to what the manufacturer used when they built your equipment. If you have like a Pi network or a Pi L network, then typically you can actually tune it to resonance without having to worry about specific links being in line. Nah, you're cool, man. Shoot, any questions, any stuff like that, you feel free to pop in here and ask. It don't hurt my feelings at all. Hey, thank you, Outlaw. Appreciate you being the #1 fan in the fan club. I didn't know I had a fan club, but I do appreciate it. I'm not sure exactly how the fan club works, but thank you, thank you. I'm still figuring that stuff out. I'm not a big time. I am a streamer, or live streamer, live video person, whatever. But I do it for you guys to check out these videos. I don't do it to try to rank up on leaderboards or none of that stuff. I probably should join in those challenges because I think it'll probably promote the videos more. But like the live challenges and stuff, the live rewards and stuff like that, I don't do none of that stuff. I should, like I said, because I think it might start promoting my videos more. But if anybody with experience with the lives, if you feel like it promotes the videos more, let me know. If you feel like it promotes them less, I won't be doing them at all. Because I don't need the money. I don't care about none of that stuff. I just care about the reach. I want to be able to share these videos with as many people as possible. That is my goal. That is my intention. I want to make RF relevant again, I guess is what we'd say. I want people to understand it. I want people to be interested in it. I want people to want to communicate. I want people to build stations. In any avenue. I don't care if it's GMRS. I don't care if it's FRS. I don't care if it's the HS spectrum. I don't care if it's amateur. I don't care if it's CB. I don't care what it is. I want them to get interested in RF to the point where they will build a station and hook it up, because that is what I'm trying to promote. I don't know. I want to take some of the broadcast guys, some of the telecom guys. I got some tower climbers on here that hop in my lives. I want to take them guys and get them to build a station. Like, I don't know. I just want to support everybody. If they don't build a station, I want them to come here. I've had guys that, the coax that I'm building, Comscope and Andrew, I've had guys come in my live that actually either their family or they themselves work at Comscope. Now, Comscope doesn't own them anymore, but still, that is cool as can be. I love that. That's so cool to hear about. All respect to those people. It's really cool. Hey Jerry, thanks for liking it. Liking the live. Appreciate you, man. And you guys can thank Facebook, because that's where all the stuff started. All my lives, everything I've ever done, it started on Facebook. We started, I don't know, 2018, 2017, really. I started doing some stuff. 2019, I finally started making videos. In 2020, I made the RF supply page. And then TikTok, I wasn't going to make it a thing. I only started TikTok maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago or something like that. And it's you guys that are the ones that blew it up. So thank you guys for all of what you guys do. Thanks for popping up and showing up and showing out, and letting everybody else, I don't know, see what I'm doing, sharing the content, liking the lives, and participating, guys. I do appreciate all you guys. This is RG400 we did today. This is all the split feeds we did today, right here. So we got a lot of work accomplished. I've got plenty of work left to do, but for now, I want to kind of stop the day and hop over here and tell everybody thank you. Really, thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for watching the videos. It's like I said, I appreciate it. It's not a platitude. I really do. Thank you. I wanted to take the opportunity and say that. This is the end of today's live. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be giving away this hat right here. If you guys can remember the slogan, is you always win with D-Wins, or you always win with D-Wins RF Supply. Either one is fine. Yeah, catch up, man. Oh, sounds great, man. Appreciate you. I copied the CB operator there, Outlaw. Appreciate you, man. I cater to everybody. I do appreciate you, man, for sure. When did it cost $300 to install a CB in my Jeep? I mean, it can for sure. $300 is not too bad. But yeah, sure, for sure. Appreciate you, Tony. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking out the live. Monkey Money. Thank you. I appreciate you hanging out, man, for sure. Yeah, all you guys are great, man. So that would be 27 megahertz. Hopefully my chat comes through. I'm a little vision impaired. Blamfold, sorry, let me check your thing. Blamfold said some stuff, and I missed his comments. So I'm going to do my best to respond real quick. I'm not going to be disrespectful and look at somebody's comments and not respond. Blamfold, how long do your jumpers? Okay, so yeah. So your jumpers, you'll go for like a quarter wave or half wave, depends on who builds it. If you message me on this page, I will give you some suggestions. I sell this wire right here. You can get a velocity factor cut jumper for a specific CB mono-banded setup for 84 bucks. You can get a shorter quarter wave setup, not inverting the impedance, but that might not work out very well for you. For a little cheaper, I think it'll save you $18. But yeah, if anybody wants anything, just let me know. I sell all this stuff on my website. The website's dwinsrfsupply.com. There is an event coming up. It's another key down in North Carolina, Jonesville, North Carolina. If you guys get a chance to make it, feel free to come. But it's dwinsrfsupply.com is the website. Thank you again, Josh, for the Toshiba gift. Appreciate that. Next, after I finish these coaxes, we'll be doing a bird setup with a triple bird meter setup right here. And that's pretty much it. I hope to see you guys on the live tomorrow. Try to remember the slogan so you can win a hat, because I will not mention it tomorrow. Catch you guys later. Y'all have an excellent evening, and I appreciate all y'all. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's similar to 59 Plenum, I guess, as far as physical size. It's .190 is the exterior jacket of RG400. But it's very flexible. It has a very low friction coefficient, so it would definitely be useful for a plenum use too. All right, catch you guys later. Catch you guys. Hey, heck yeah, man, Jerry. If you get a chance, come in on the live. You can buy it off the website if you just want to buy one. But if you'd like to win one, I'll be giving them away in North Carolina, and also I'll be giving them away on tomorrow's live. So appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Catch y'all later, and I got to start finishing this stuff up. So see y'all. Appreciate you. Oh, hang on. Let me do the cool screen real quick. Not that everybody cares, but I'm going to show you anyway. Ta-da!